Welcome to our virtual classroom for the beginning of the 2020 school year. My name is Mr. Cook, and I will be your virtual teacher this year. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to go on this journey with you. It's going to be a little bit wild sometimes. It's going to be a little bit crazy. It's going to get a little bit confusing maybe here and there, but as long as we're patient with each other, we're going to get through it no problem. I want to let you know that I will be here for you throughout the entire semester that we're together and even past that. If you're someone that I have in class, please never feel like you can't reach out to me just because you're not in my course. So, with that out of the way, let's go with who am I and where am I currently? Well, my name is Mr. Cook. I am your virtual teacher, and this is my basement. This is not the only place I'll be teaching from. However, at the moment, I am in my basement. I will show you later in this video some other locations that I may be teaching from. I chose my basement because it's going to be the quietest place in my house to work from. I want you guys to have my full attention. I don't want to be distracted by what might be going on in the rest of my house. So I chose the basement. My son, who's in kindergarten, is going to be virtual, and he is upstairs learning with one of his grandmothers. My wife, who is a second grade teacher at Masonic Heights, is also teaching virtually, and she is way upstairs teaching as well. So I wanted to make sure I found a spot in my house that was the quietest, most accessible place for me to work from while making sure that I wasn't going to get distracted from other people in my house. I also have a 2-year-old daughter who'll be running around as well. So I suggest that you do the same thing. Find a place in your house that is quiet, that is peaceful, that is a place that you feel comfortable learning from. Sorry if I look like I'm looking at different spots. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be looking for sure. So sorry about that. I will get the hang of this as we go forward. All right, so that's my location. On top of that, let me tell you a little bit about myself, and then let's head over to the school where I'll be teaching from as well. I'm married. I have been for 7 years now. My wife is a second grade teacher, like I mentioned, at Masonic Heights. We've known each other for a very, very long time. We both went to Wayne State together, and we've lived in both Grosse Pointe, and now we live currently in Clinton Township, out by Partridge Creek. We have 2 beautiful children. My son, Easton, who is 5 years old, like I mentioned, he's going into kindergarten in Chippewa Valley Schools this year. And my daughter, Scarlett, who is 2. She's just going to be playing most of the time. So if you may hear her running around or yelling my name, but we'll deal with that when that comes. On top of that, we do have a dog. Her name is Tallulah, and she is a Border Collie and Boston Terrier mix, and she's quite hyper. You may hear her bark throughout the time. If someone rings my doorbell, she's going to bark. On top of that, when I'm not teaching, I spend most of my time here at home with my family. It's my favorite place to be. We do a lot of stuff together. We just got the kids a trampoline this summer to keep them busy outside in the backyard. But if we're not home, we're traveling. We do enjoy to travel. My wife and I have spent the last 7 years traveling the country, visiting baseball stadiums. We have traveled to Ireland. And if we're not traveling, we are either at one of our 2 family cottages that is either in Gladwin, Michigan, or in Port Austin. This summer's been a little bit weird because our one in Gladwin was affected by the floods or the dam breaks, if you guys heard about that. So we almost have pretty much no water at that cottage. Even though it's on the water, there is no water. So we spent some time in Port Austin as well. We normally spend 2 weeks on the East Coast with my family from New Jersey on the shore. But this year we were unable to go due to COVID-19 and everything being closed down. Outside of that, I just like spending time with my family. I enjoy music, all different kinds. I enjoy sports, video games. In fact, my son just yesterday started getting into video games at 5 years old. He wanted to play Super Nintendo. So we have an old one that we put together and let him play. So, I'm just really excited to be here with you guys this school year. I'm excited to teach from home. It's a comfortable place for me to be. So I hope you guys find a good place for you, and I'm excited to learn more about you. So let's stop the video here. Let's take a trip to Lakeshore High School and get a sense of what my classroom will look like. And I'll tell you a little more about school when we get to the school. See you in a minute. Welcome, everybody, to my classroom now. We are here at Lakeshore High School. In my classroom, I'm in room 121, all the way out by the football field. That's the part of the building that I'm currently located in. This is my classroom. It's just a corner of my classroom, but it is my classroom at Lakeshore High School. So let's talk a little bit about me at Lakeshore High School and some things about how our school is going to run. So first and foremost, this is my 10th or 11th year at Lakeshore now, and I have taught everything from U.S. history to world history to government to leadership, and this is the first year that I'm going to be taking on economics. I do have degrees in social studies, history, and political science, so this is all going to be pretty simple for me, and I'm going to be ready to bring the best content to you guys. On top of teaching here at Lakeshore, I also am in charge of Student Congress. So if you're in charge or interested in joining that group, please contact me. We have a little bit different setup this year, obviously due to the situation, but we're going to make it work. I am also the senior class advisor each year to help with their events such as prom, senior all-nighter, so on and so forth. In addition to that, I also coach both the boys and girls varsity swim teams, which is taking place this year as of now. So during the times from about 3 to 5:30, I'm going to be at the pool. You're going to see that a little bit later that I might actually be teaching from the pool, depending on what's going on and what's happening. I'm not teaching during practice, but I might have to be at the pool office sometimes as well. So this year is going to be much different. There's going to be a lot of self-driven learning from you guys. I'm going to be helping facilitate that learning. We're going to have a lot of discussions, and there's going to be a lot of activities you're going to do on the computer. You're going to notice that the due dates for each week is Sunday of that week. That is the final due date for that. Anything after that is going to be worth 50% off. So make sure that you get your work in on time. It is your best bet to make sure you keep up with the work as we go day by day. That way you're not behind and you're not worried about catching up. If you miss an activity during the week, you might not know what's happening in our discussion the day after. So please make sure you stay on top of all your work. In addition to that, excuse me, the first 2 weeks of school are going to be pretty simple. We're going to spend some time getting to know each other. I'm going to have some activity for you guys to go through and click through Schoology, take a look at the syllabus, and there's going to be some assignments that are going to help you understand how to navigate, utilize my Schoology along with other content and websites we might be using. The assignments that are going to be turned in for the first week are all participation based, meaning if you complete them, you're going to get full credit. The syllabus / Schoology review quiz, you can take as many times as you want. It's really just make sure you guys familiarize yourself with the Schoology website along with additional websites that we're going to be utilizing in this class. So when the video is all over, please take your time, click through Schoology, go through the information folder, go through the book, kind of just play around in there. When you're all done, head over to the Schoology and syllabus review quiz. Take it as many times as you want till you get that 100%, and then we'll continue on with our assignments. All right, well, that's about it from me from the classroom. I'm going to jump over to the pool. I got some stuff set up for this year's season, and I will see you there in a second. Welcome to our final location of this intro video, and it is my office here at the pool. Now, this is a place that I can work from as well. It's kind of a third location for me, and it's really just going to depend on my scenario and my situation that day. Some days I need to teach virtually right from my computer. We're going to have Google Meets, and then I might need to be at the pool 5 minutes later, and that just doesn't work if I'm at home. So I have this location as well. Now, this location does also provide me for quiet, peacefulness, place to focus. I'm comfortable here. All the things that you want to find in your location to learn from as well. I'm fortunate enough to have this office. I love coaching swim. Swim is a big part of my life. My wife and I met through swim, and it's something that's near and dear to me. So if you're interested in swim, let me know. In Student Congress, let me know. If you just want to work on school stuff, that's great too. Either way, I'm excited to meet you guys. I'm excited to learn more about you. So when this video is done, go head over to Schoology, click through the buttons, go through the Bitmoji Classroom, see all the clickable links that are there, click through all the folders, and when you're all done, take that syllabus and Schoology review quiz. Now don't forget, you can take it as many times as you want to get 100%. So if you didn't know something or you made a mistake, great, go back in and do it. We're just making sure you know how to access Schoology, you know some of the rules for the classroom, and you're ready for the school year. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out, and I will see you guys soon.